When we study Samson, we see so much potential, and yet there is so much waste in his life. I want to talk to you today about the 3 S's. You need to be aware of each and every one of them. The first is strength. What is your strength? There are some very smart people in here. You might have the strength of being intelligent. You might have a strength of being good looking. I mean, some of us are just good looking. That's all the way you can say it. And so some of you will deal with being good looking the rest of your life. Some of you may be very talented. We have some very talented musicians in here. We have some very talented people in athletics. But here's what Satan does. If you have a strength, he can cause you to become prideful. Oh, I'm the best musician there ever was, or I'm the best gymnast there ever was, or I'm the prettiest girl there ever was, or the best looking guy. And it becomes a source of pride, and you start looking down on others because of your strength. Don't let Satan take your strength and turn it into a weakness. The second S is sensuality. We live in a very sensuous culture. You can hardly get away from it. They sell everything using sex, from tennis shoes to hamburgers. It's hard to get away from it. It is thrown in your face all the time, from the time you are a kid all the way through. I really feel bad for young people in this culture, because you have sexuality thrown at you from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. It has destroyed more families and more lives than you will ever know. God created sex, but there is a framework, and that framework is called marriage. And when you decide not to honor that framework, when you decide, oh, I'm going to have sex with whoever, whenever, and whatever, you are opening yourself up to all sorts of pain. You're opening yourself up to sexual diseases, unwanted pregnancies, abortions, and everything else. And so be very careful. Be very careful with sexuality. And the third is selfishness. Selfishness can always get into you and cause pain in your life. Samson was a very selfish man. And we live in a very selfish time where it's all about me. It's me. What I want. I want it, and I want it now. Be careful, Samson. Be careful.